Good morning, chat. I'm busy laughing this morning. I guess that's a good sign. Good morning. How are y'all? Happy New Year's Eve. We are. Yeah. The days don't exactly add up right now. Like I feel like New Year's Eve is tomorrow. Like I feel like today's the 30th, right? Like it doesn't feel like New Year's Eve and like tomorrow is gonna be 2021. To me, these past 2 weeks have totally like mixed and matched and screwed things up. Moto Lisa gifting 2 subs. Thank you so much. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're ready to see this calendar turn over to 2021. I got a cool emote from you. Mine says 2020 snacking, which is very accurate for me. Then Sarah got 2020 Bye Guys, which seems a little bit more appropriate. Love Loveless got 2020 Shred, which is pretty fresh. So I was a jammer January 1st already. So literal Happy New Year to you. So welcome. Haven't seen me since you're still seeing me in last year. So there's like a space time continuum thing going on right now. So yeah, so you're in one year, I'm in a different year, and my head is officially broken now. So hope you're doing okay. I hope it's not too late in the morning or too early in the morning for you this morning. But I appreciate you jumping on and wishing us a happy new year. You're the first. You're the first Happy New Year from the new year, so that's very cool. You did get your first COVID vaccine this week. That was exciting. That's cool. Anyone else gotten the vaccine yet? My wife is calling the health department today because she should be in like the tier one segment to get the vaccine since she's a pharmacist. She's a retail pharmacist, so she's on the front line of seeing people and will eventually be giving the vaccine herself. So I allegedly, well, that's a whole other thing. So so yeah, we're gonna see if we can get that done today. I'm going to vote today in Georgia. Early voting is still going on, and this will be our first day where we could go together in like 2 weeks. So we're gonna go do that today. Once we get done with stream, we're going to early vote in Georgia. If you're in Georgia, get your butt out there, get early voted, get things going. So it's almost time. Georgia's gotta show up. Twilight Zone. 18-year-old son wants me to pick him up at 2:30 a.m. That's a half an hour away. Ooh, yeah, you're just kind of stuck. But good for you for taking care of that. It's New Year's Eve. Let's be careful if you are out there. And that sounds just like a responsible thing. So good job by you. Sorry, I'm still drinking coffee, and then I put on this flannel shirt, and I got a little bit toasty all of a sudden. So we got to roll up the sleeves. Um, so yeah, that's my plans for today. So we're gonna reassemble some pins on stream this morning. All the pins I cleaned the other day. We'll go through that. Oh, that hurts. I got a surprise box from Pentel Marketing. They didn't email me saying they were sending me anything, and I don't know if it's from my friend that works there or from the actual marketing department. So we're gonna open that on stream in a little bit, and then we're gonna get these fountain pens back together. So what I do, let me go ahead and switch monitors. Let me go ahead and have some coffee first too. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all. Well, I didn't forgot to tell you. Jamero will be. I'll tell you that in 1 second. So my favorite Zojirushis, I got the orange one for Christmas. So you will be seeing it make an appearance on here before too long. This is the good looking old one. The bad looking one has like half the stuff left on it, but I like the look. Like it's like this doesn't phase me like one iota for like a coffee thermos. So, but I did get the orange one for Christmas, so it is now added to the rotation. It's not replacing the classic black and now the classic black and silver, but we do have orange coming in. Is the Notco Kickstarter still on track? It is 100% on track. So I had a phone call yesterday where we went over the schedule. So let me pull up my calendar. Sorry, so I get the dates right. So January starting Friday, January 8th, I will be receiving, they will be shipping 100 Brasstowns, 100 Sinclairs. And then they'll do that every Friday for the next 5 Fridays. So there's 500 of these cases. So I'll get 200 cases every Friday for 5 weeks. So by the end of January, first week of February, I'll have received everything. But I'll probably start shipping before then, right? Once I get about half the cases, once I get 200 or 300 cases, that's probably when I'll start shipping. That'll give me a good enough batch to roll through. TX Chef 77, Travis, I hope you're doing well. Thanks for the 8-month sub, and thanks for the emote. 2020 is what I got. What did Steph get? 2020 glitchy. Accurate emotes there. So
I got it.
Thanks, buddy. I hope you're doing well. So yeah, that's the plan. What did I say was the due date in the Kickstarter? Do y'all recall? Probably March. I think we'll be shipping in February. So that's the plan right now, per my conversation just yesterday. And we've already started to lay the groundwork for, we have the next products in queue. Once those ship, those are getting dates soon. And then I'm going to start new products. So like there was a purchase order that's been hanging out there for a year that they've already purchased materials for. So we're going to make these 2 colors of lookouts, 1 fodder stack, and 1 pencil case. And then and those are all be new colors, and then we'll get into a new rotation, and hopefully, like 2021, I can turn knock around. That's gonna be a big goal of mine this year. So not that it's bad, it's just it can be better. Like I can do better, right? So that's my goal because I love that brand with like all my heart. That's like my heart and soul. Like the Pen Addict is who I am and what I do, but like Knock really lets me express like some things that I really, really love. So Naughty Zoot, thanks for the gift subs. Gosh, you're awesome. 2 gift subs. That's amazing. Gosh, thank you so much. Amazing. Y'all are awesome this morning. Happy end of 2020. And I think we're probably all pretty happy to say that at this point. So we'll get into 2021 tomorrow. Next stream will be in 2021. JVK is resolving to use Fountain Pen Companion more next year. So do y'all want to talk about anything about that? We'll talk about probably next Thursday's stream. I'll talk about themes, planning, all of that type of information because we're going to cover that on the podcast next week. So I don't want to do any of that early. It feels a little weird if I do a topic like that like too soon. So we're going to cover that on the podcast. And then on Thursday, we can revisit like the things I'll be using, what my plans are, what my yearly theme is. I have bought into the theme system, at least for the idea of themes. And obviously I am using the notebooks. So if y'all want to talk about that, we'll hit that up next week. As the new year gets cranked up, but we'll be streaming, every Tuesday and Thursday from now on, for the foreseeable future. Like it's wide open now. All right, so let me let's switch these monitors and bring in the madness. I gave my sister-in-law the theme system journal for Christmas, and she was joyous over it. That's fantastic. That's really cool. All right. So we can't get the full tray on here. This is an Alvin cutting board. What do we have here? It looks like it's 12 by 18 cutting board. So I can't get it all on screen unless I really take out the camera, but we're not going to do that. So when I clean my pens, if I have a huge batch like this, so how many pens was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So when I have a big batch like this, 12 pens, I'll tend to just let them sit out of laziness, to put them back together. Like it might take me, 30 minutes to clean all these. And then after that, they're still a little bit wet. I've thrown water everywhere. Some of the piston fillers need to dry on the inside. We'll go through that. And so I just let them air dry for a day or two. And now I need to put them all back together. So I figure we'll look at a couple of these. So Some of these I really disassemble, some of them not so much. We're gonna have to put back together a Pelican M800 today. I've never done that before. I don't know how that's gonna go because I was surprised it came apart to begin with. So one thing I'll do is I don't have. Ooh, this one didn't. Oh yeah, it did. Oh sorry, there was something underneath. I was thinking that didn't get all the way clean. So I don't play favorites with converters unless the pen itself has a specific converter, right? Like the Leonardo Memento, the zeros, they have, like a specific Leonardo converter. It would still fit another international converter, but they have like a metal piston knob in the back, things like that. That would stay with the pen. Otherwise, like all my converters just get thrown in a box. So that's why these are all sitting over here. So these will all generic. These are all standard international converters, and then we have a Pilot Con 70 here, which I used for my Stilo Art over there. So with the Leonardo, this is the first time with the primary manipulation that I've cleaned it. So it's a piston filler, and normally I would just do the piston knob back and forth, drawing the water in, doing the water out. But I couldn't really do that very well with my right hand, and it wasn't as fun left-handed. And these are generally easy to clean anyway, so I actually just pulled the nib and the feed out, right? These are not screwed in. These are friction fit. So I just yanked the nib out. Sorry, got something on my finger. So that allowed me to just run water in more of a bulk fashion. And then I also took, I guess I already put it up, my my mechanical syringe. I stuck that in there and flushed out a bunch of water in there through the piston hole, through the filling hole in there, which you can't see. So we just need to put this back in there. So these Leonardos have ebonite feeds. They're really cool. If you've ever used a OMAS, they use that OMAS shape feed, which is nice. And let's see if there is the one thing I don't know is if there's a defined area for it to go in. Doesn't look like it. Looks pretty general. So you want to make sure when you get your feeds back in that the feed comes up to the nib where it should, right? That everything's pushed down. Like you can push down on the wings here. Like I push down in that area to get everything set correctly. So you could actually fill this pen with the nib out with a syringe fill on there. I just tend to draw them up through the nib. So we removed that one completely, which we also did for the Pelican M205. I'm going to go and say that the Pelican pens are the easiest to clean, except I screwed this one up over here, which we'll do last. We'll save for last. But they generally clean extremely easy. The nibs aren't friction fit. They have their own nib units, so they screw in, but they're still a piston filler, so you have a wide opening in here to run water through back and forth. You can syringe, like power wash the inside of that, depending on what you want to do. So the Pelicans are generally really easy to clean unless you screw up the piston mechanism, which we'll see how bad I did later. I've never done that before. So then I have my Newton Shinobi, which, let's move these out of the way. Same with Aurora. I love cleaning those. The only kicker with the Auroras is if you want to get the emergency ink area clean. Like that's why you tend to prefer the non-demonstrator barrels because you can't see, you can't really see what's in there. But like my Optima, my Shoptima Optima, that's the demonstrator, the red demonstrator. You can see in the emergency part of the piston. I guess I don't know what the official name is. It could hold some ink, so you got to get in there a little bit more. But yeah, or Auroras are generally like pretty easy to clean. So my Newton, I took the nib out, so I have a Newton nib in here. Hey, Happy New Year, El Coco. Already 2021 here. Congratulations to you. That's awesome. So this Newton nib has has Sean's logo on here, which you probably can't see with the focus, But anyway, it's got a big N on here. I'll throw all these nibs together because I generally know how they go back to forth. So even shooting a syringe in there, it's tough to get out. Yeah, in the little what do they call it? There's a technical name for their piston design, and I can't think of it offhand. So, the one kicker about this Newton pen, I eyedropper it. So there's generally silicone grease residue here, silicone grease residue on the back of the nib, and you get that like on your fingers when you're cleaning. Hidden reservoir, thank you. So you get that that silicone grease residue on your fingers when you're cleaning it. That always kind of creeps me out. I don't know why. It's not a big deal, but it bugs me. All right, so now we're going to sit here until I line up my Newton pens correctly. So the Shinobi, second try. So the Shinobi has a single flat side, which you can see right there. So the cap and barrel, you have to line them up in a certain place. It's not like, I don't know what the correct phrasing is. I don't know if it's single threaded or multi-threaded to get that complete line going through the barrel. So there's been days where it's taken the rest of the hour to do. I got that on the second try. That was legit good. Like, not even a joke. Matuba, thank you for the follow. Why didn't the alert go off? Oh, do I? Probably because I don't have the alerts set up on this screen. All right, we'll try that again. Eight more years until the piston filler 100-year anniversary. Who made the first piston filler? I'm asking. I don't know. So this is the Carolina Pen Co. bestseller, which I don't know what Jonathan's calling it, but we here call it the bestseller. Happy Twixmas and Merry everybody. So this has a Pen Addict stamped nib on it, or laser etched nib, I should say. So that one's easy to put back. Pelican 1929, that would have been my guess. Well, that'd be cool. Hopefully they'll do something interesting for that in 8 years. Y'all should start saving now. If you're interested in Pelican's 100-year piston anniversary, I would start saving today. It's never too early. So that's the bestseller. And then we have our Stilo Art. So this is one of my favorite pens. This is where the Con 70 comes into play, because what Stilo Art does is you buy a barrel and they will fit it with either a pilot or a sailor nib. So this was my second Stilo Art. The first one I bought a sailor nib unit for. This one I bought a pilot nib unit for. And they had the pilot stub nib, which is not the easiest thing to get in the US. So Stilo Art's from Japan. So it's called the SU nib or SUTAB, which is stub. And so it's a really neat nib. It's just pilot stock stub nib, which of course the camera's not going to show you very well here, but that's what it is. So that's where the Con 70 comes into play. Stilo Art designed the length of the barrel to fit the Con 70 just fine, and you get the maximum ink capacity in there. So it's very cool pen. I love this pen. It's beautiful. So this is the Kenpaku. This is the gold leaf Stilo Art Urushi pen, which that's gold leaf under several layers of lacquering. So there you go. Beauty. It's a beauty, Clark. All right, this is the Auto Hut Design 03? 02? What is this one? This one does have a specific converter because they printed it on there to let you know that it's an Auto Hut converter. So this one we will keep with the pen. Pilot Ageless ballpoint is available in matte black. Is that new? Is it fully matte black from head to toe? Because I have a matte black with the malt barrel grip section, the wood section. I don't recall the full matte black, but I haven't been keeping up with them as well. It seems like it's been around because they've had a mostly matte black version. So this is the Auto Hut Design 03. I'm gonna go with that. This will probably be the first pen I review when my wrist is back to normal, just because I've had it for a while. I've used it a lot. I used it a lot before I broke my wrist, and I have a lot of thoughts on this pen. So I want to get this review out here. So that'll probably be one of the first fountain pen reviews I do when my wrist is normal. Apple fan, first time watching live stream. Awesome. Glad you're here. Happy New Year's Eve. Glad you made it. All right. So, think so solid on cult pens. Expensive. How expensive? Like 50, 60, 70 pounds, that range? Because that's generally what the new ones go for. And that is expensive for what it is. That's why I was promoting those ones on Pen Chalet yesterday. Just the standard colors were $20. 21. I'll bring my ageless in here one time so I can show you all how the mechanism works. And I can show you the kind of the fatal flaw with which is why I think they haven't taken off as well. All right, let me pop this up real quick. Oh no, that's a brand new pen. That's a completely new pen design. That's not the ageless, the standard. Let me pull this up for y'all, for anyone, like I'm into this pen, so let me pull this up for y'all real quick. Clicky click. This is a completely new design. That's not at all what the normal ageless or timeless look like. Miguel, Happy New Year, buddy. 2021, let's get it. So normally the traditional ageless design, the whole front end nose cone retracts. This just looks like a standard twist retractable. It looks like a hand grenade on the back end of the pen, the twist mechanism. This is a brand new pen. This is not what the traditional agelesses look like. Let me pull them up. Y'all gonna make me go on a hunt today. Let me see if they actually have them here. So this is what they look like. So that's the pen barrel itself. And then you twist the front end here. And then the entire nose cone appears from the barrel. So yeah, I've never seen that pen that you just showed me. So cool. I am way less interested in that design than something like this. Right, and the timeless, I can't tell you the difference between the timeless and the ageless. Or the timeline and the ageless. They're essentially the same. So, same idea of the pen. So yeah, it's an awesome pen. I just, that new one just doesn't, it doesn't live up to what I normally think the pen is. So, interesting though. I'm interested. That's pretty expensive. But so is that timeline and ageless. So who knows? All right. Back to this. Good morning, Mark. The arm is what it is at this point. Unfortunately. Still Vader mode. So we're just gonna go with it. All right, so this is my Dana Trio. I never remember the name of it. It's the only normal sized Danny Trio, which they actually refer to as like small or tiny, but it's the only traditionally sized Danny Trio, which is why I bought it. Purple Arushi, awesome pen, awesome nib, awesome writer. I think that might have had a Dana Trio converter. If it did, I'll put that back in there. That's not it. I'm not too concerned with it. I don't know what this is. Nope. So if it did, it's in the box of box O converters. That's my Rockster Troublemaker is the model, and this one had the black nib unit. So this is one of the better black plated nib units I have. You can get a little inconsistency with these plated and these ionized nib units, just in line with and variation and feel. Sometimes they feel different. This one's been just right on the money. Whoops. So I could eyedropper this one, but I'm really not interested. Whoa. I've really enjoyed this pen. I'm anxious to get it inked back up and in use properly. Like I had written this one dry and then had not cleaned it from the red ink. So this was one, the converter, which you can't see it now. Because I don't know which converter it is, but since I had written it dry and there was just like a little drop or two of ink in here, that ink kind of like congealed in the converter. That's one of the reasons why I got out the ultrasonic was no matter how much pressure I put in there, I couldn't like knock out all the little red inks up in the edge, but like I couldn't even tell you which converter it was now. Like it's all cleared up. No, this is Bach. Yeah, this is Bach. So yeah, like if there would have been more ink in there, I don't think it would have congealed up, but getting mixed in with all that air and having that little ink, it kind of it didn't play nice in there. So spoke, pen, axle, yeah, I think is what we're going with this. So gotta put this back together one way or the other. So this will be the mini spoke pen, and I used some extra Franklin Christoph nibs I have. These I keep loose. Like this is a stock medium. No, that's a cursive italic medium. And then this one is a fine cursive italic, and then this one's stock extra fine, I think. Yep, stock extra fine. So these are like specialty nibs. I got to keep a little bit more. Not this one, the stock extra fine. I got to keep a little bit more care of these nibs. So these will stay out. These are not going to go back in the pens today, in case I want to use them for something else. And like I can rotate my stock EF Yovo in and out of the pens. So manufacturing wise, we should be receiving parts in January for spoke fountain pens. And then we'll hopefully have them on sale in February. That's kind of the working plan right now. So we'll have the axle, the large axle, and the small axle. I can't remember I don't know if we finalized the official names on them yet. So this is the bigger one of the same model. We made some tweaks to future versions, and then this one will be called the Icon. And this is the one with the changeable sleeve on the inside, right? Like you can take the sleeve out of these, and we'll have like, you can get like a lime green sleeve liner or some other things like that. I've had bad experiences with red and yellow inks in your converters. Yeah, for sure. They seem to be kind of the most sensitive or particular inks. Those reds and yellows and oranges sometimes too. Like oranges tend to crud up like on the nibs, right? It's just kind of like a feature, of those, of that color. Like it's not bad for your nibs. It's just a super annoyance. So I'm looking forward to getting in the parts. I've seen pictures. The manufacturer sent us pictures through the process. They're looking really good so far. I'm going to be happy to get this in use. So. All right, now comes the fun.
I don't want to talk about it.
This is a Pelican M800 demonstrator. That has been completely disassembled. When I was inking this pen up, I was trying to, what was I doing with it? I can't remember what I was doing. I wanted to test something out. And so I chose this nib. Oh, I was testing out wider nibs with writing with my right hand. And when I inked it up, the piston kind of came out of its threading in the back, and then just simply threading it back on didn't really go well for me. So I ended up getting ink in places ink shouldn't be in this pen. So now I have to put it back together. You got a Pelican M800 brown stripe. Oh, that's such a good pen. So now I have to put it back together, and I'm not sure how it goes. Like, I didn't take pictures. I'm sure I could find it online. I think that goes there. I think this might go here. We're going to figure this out together, chat. No, that can't be right because it doesn't extend. No, it's the other way around. It's the long way round. So this definitely goes in somewhere. Maybe this goes here. This goes here?
He's trying to dodge it.
Where's the piston? Uh-oh. I might have lost a part. Sarah, you might have been right. I don't have a, I don't have like a plungery thing. You know, the seal? Like the rubber piece? We may be contacting Pelican support for parts here. Yeah, I don't have the,
I missed the demo.
I don't have that piece.
And I don't want to talk about it.
This is bad. No one to say that we go apart. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to get some diagrams. I know. I should see if it's still in my sink. It's been like 4 days. It's probably long gone. I hope it's long gone since we've cleaned our sink. Which way does this go? Okay, so it goes this way, I think. Yep. Okay, so this has to go here, which means this has to go here. Which, oh no, this is the plunger. I have it. It was upside down. The silence amongst the crowd is because Brad's a ding-a-ling. So that's the only silence we're getting here. Yay! I have all the parts. I'm just dumb. All right. Hey, look at that. Look at that. It's like magic. Boom, we did it, Chad. All right. I'm cheering for myself here. That was, so this threads in opposite. This is lefty-tighty, not righty-tighty, right? So that's where it got unscrewed from. So that is righty-tighty. And then this is the part where this has to stick in here. This is the part that was, felt like it was unthreading everything. So let me get that all the way in. Does this have to be left tight too? No, because that spins it back out.
I just juked him hard.
So the problem is I'm spinning the whole thing when I try to put the piston knob back on. So this goes opposite.
Use your computer. She can use her computer.
So when I do righty-tighty on this, it loosens this up. Maybe I'll put this on first. So this is the problem here, is this back part. I couldn't get this completely back in place. And I still can't. And I don't know why. So what's happening here is this gap shouldn't be here. So I'm gonna have to keep messing with this and see what's going on. You need the knob on the back before you screw the piston in. That probably makes sense with my problem here. So something's not getting threaded correctly here somehow. So I think I need to work on this part outside of so there I can get that on, but can I get this back on? See, that's the kicker. I can't get both of these pieces back in there together. So I can get the knob on there, which is what I want. I'm just gonna go look up a video, but I can't get this. This piece is bugging me out. All right, so we can work on that later. I'm not gonna sit here and mess with it all day, but yeah, this is what I need, but I can't, and I need that sleeve in there, so yeah. I should be able to watch a video and figure that out pretty quickly, so the moment the stream had to be ceased, yeah, we're not going to do that here. We're not going to do that. So anyway, so that's all the pins I had to put back together, minus the Pelican, which I'm missing one simple thing, and I can't figure it out. But, I mean, let's consider the fact that I didn't know that I had the piston knob in the right direction. So that's where we're at with this, with my mindset. So I will work on this. We will give an update. It's got to be something very easy that I'm fixing or that I'm missing. Like this thing will not set in properly. So we will deal with that later. All right. Should we unbox a thing? Let's unbox a thing because I don't know what this is. This is either from my friend at Pentel or just a random shipment of Pentel goodness. Could be both. Could be both. So, again, for those who joined late, I got a box from Pentel. And we're going to see what's in it. And Brad's going to try not to cut himself with his left hand and the knife. Let's see. You're going to guess pears? Never want to say. I don't have my box opening efficiency left-handed. All right, one more side. Ooh, that was a good slice. Random shipment of Pentel goodness. This is a pretty big box. Like for them, this is sizable. Like it's, you know, pretty big. So yeah, I think it's a lot of things. Okay, it's just from Pentel marketing in general. So look how this is how they did the sign, the letter. They taped it to the inside cover of the box. That's pretty funny. It tells me what's in here. That's kind of cute. All right, so we're gonna read this from Pentel. Hello, Brad. We hope this parcel finds you well and with much on your mind because we've got quite a few pens and pencils for you. But first, some marketing. I appreciate the fact that they say, hey, marketing. We're going to send you all this stuff, but we're going to market it to you. We're going to tell you what it's all about. First up is the Glide Write Signature. The Signature combines our smoothest writing ballpoint pen with a sleek, professional-looking design. It features polished metal accents and unique midnight black and pearl white barrels. The Glide Write Signature will be available in stores December 2020. Next up, we have the Energel Kuro. Ooh. I'm anxious. I can't see what's in here yet. They're all wrapped up. That's right. We have a slimmer Energel. Let's go. That would be on my list for Energels, is a slimmer Energel. We could go on about the comfortable rubberized barrel. We could mention the eye-catching gold accent. We could show you how the Kuro is perfect to tuck away in a notebook or pocket. But the important thing here is that our super smooth Energel refills are now available in a slim barrel. Let's go. Big ups. The final retail packaging is running a bit behind due to the pandemic. However, these samples are representative of the final product. The Energel Kuro will be available in stores January 2021. So we will open that. I am very anxious to see that. I've always preached if I change the Energel. Whoa, sorry, I forgot that thing was on. If I change the Energel, I would make it slimmer. And last but not least, a little surprise. One of our most popular items in the international market, the Smash mechanical pencil. Yes! It's coming back to North America. This limited edition series was designed with colorways new to the Smash series, as well as a unique katakana logo in honor of Pentel's origins in Japan. Each color is limited, not numbered, to 3,000 pieces. The katakana Smash is sold exclusively through Pentel of America's Amazon store and available now. That's interesting. Interesting choice there. We're excited to share this batch of products with you and can't wait to hear what you think. Please feel to use these for unboxings, reviews, or giveaways. We trust you'll make good use out of it all. So yeah, the OSU is alluding to the fact that I was not supposed to show something on stream, but they put it at the bottom of the letter, like this is embargoed until whatever date, and I read it like a day early. It was no big deal. But if anything's embargoed, marketers, put it at the top of the letter. That way I won't show it before. All right, let's see what we got here. Holy cow. Look at these Energels. Oh, I got all the Smashes. Dude, it's a party up in here. I need to pull this letter out. I'm going to need this for reference. The Smash is on the Amazon site already. So what do you think about that decision? I think that's an interesting decision by Pentel. What would be the benefit to... Let's do Smash first, okay? Because I think this is the most interesting. This is one of my all-time favorite mechanical pencils. You look on the... Jammer, 3 months. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Woo! Tyler says, woo! So... this is one of my all-time favorite mechanical pencils, and if you look on the Pen Addict site, you will see a review of a black one, and that was, an import at the time for, I think it was from Jet Pens, and you couldn't get them in the U.S., and then they would release these cool colors in Japan, and we could never get them, So there's the Smash link. So what do y'all think about the Amazon aspect of it? I don't really have a problem. I think it's weird, but I don't think there's an issue. So they're $13.75 each. Why are they different prices? I don't know. That's totally fair. So what do we have here? Are all these the same? Are they all 0.5? So is both blues 0.5, 0.5, 0.5? Yeah, everything's 0.5. So these are the 4 barrel colors. I'll pull them. Let me pull them up here, so you can see the colors better. So there's the red. So the Smash is for the grip section. What this grip does is these little bumps press down, right? They're not just rigid. You can smash them down as you grip, right? So son is home now. Good. Glad he made it home safe and sound. So that's the idea with the Smash grip, is that it can be pushed down. And you can also smash the knock because they have this nice little rubberized guy there. So Um, so yeah, that's the red. The packaging does look nice. Looks really nice, right? So cool packaging. So that's the red. This is the orange. That orange is, it's a little bit lighter orange, but it looks really good with the black. So that's that. We're gonna be giving a bunch of this stuff away thanks to Pentel. So that's the orange. So they all have the same type of knock and the same type of grip, but the blue and the purple trade them out for silver grip sections and gray knocks. So they're very cool. I think these blue and purple ones might be a hit. I mean, they're all a hit. They're all great. But these are different, or these are more of the Japanese models that they haven't been really releasing over here. So there's the new katakana. We'll have to see what it stands for, if it stands for smash on there. I don't know. But really nice. So I think they know that I'm a huge fan of the Smash. I've been a proponent of the Smash for years. It says Smash. Thank you, Atelene. It would be my assumption. So good. Yeah, I am a huge Smash fan. And this is just fantastic. Like, I am thrilled that they made this decision. I'm thrilled at the price point. It's completely fair for what the pencil is. And I think this is going to do extremely well for them. I don't know what to say. I'm a super fan. Oh yeah, what are some of those stream games we could play and do some giveaways? I need to look at that this year. We'll do that this year, and that way you can use your ink drop points to enter into the little games. So marbles. So we'll do that. I'll look at on how to set that up this year, so we can do that. That'll be fun. Oh yeah, next year. Thank you, Tyler. Tyler corrected me. We'll do that next year, meaning like tomorrow. I don't know what else you're gonna get from me on these because I love them so much. So I don't know if that's how fair that is for me to tell you about these pins, because I've had a love affair with the Smash for probably a decade now, and you just couldn't get them. Like, I can get the black. I have the black in 0.5 and 0.3, all black. Now we're finally here, and I am thrilled to have these. Yes, you'll get to use all these ink drop points. How many ink drop points do you have? Like, mine don't tick up, so I don't get to see like how many points I would have. Like, it doesn't even tell me. But I mean, I know y'all have like tens of thousands. 60K, 26K, yeah, it's a lot. So what we'll do is we'll get these like these games that you can pay like 1,000 ink drops to enter. No.
1,500.
Oh, and to enter into, and you can enter it as many times as you want. Good morning, Tessa. All right, let's get into these. This is a pretty big deal here. I guess I'm gonna have to open up one of these, unfortunately. Dye your beard pink for 100K? Nah, that's too easy. There's too many people with that can get to 100K pretty easily. Like Tony's at like 90 something or whatever. Like, if I'm gonna dye my beard, it's gonna be for St. Jude. So yeah, let me get a different background. All right, so I have 2 packs of the Kuros, right? So I'm gonna hold one, I'm gonna open one, and this is the full rainbow: black, red, blue, blue, black, green, brown, orange, another light green, another a pink, a turquoise, a teal, and a purple. This is hot. All right, we need a different background for this. I haven't switched out my background yet. Have you seen people gambling with channel points? It's something mods can do. Yeah, we can do like giveaway stuff. We're gonna do giveaway stuff.
You can have like predictions and stuff.
Hey, do you know what the Energel looks like, Tyler? The Pentel Energel, Mom's favorite pen, that silver one. Can you go get me one in 1 minute? Okay. We got to do a comparison on here that I was not prepared for. All right. Oof. Sorry, hit the mic. All right. So this, again, is the Pentel Energel Kuro, and they designed it to be a slim barrel. It's fully rubberized, so the whole thing has like the rubber sheath over the barrel, even the nose cone. It feels awesome. It has a little bit of a ridged grip you can't see here probably because it's all black on black, but you can. You probably can't hear that either. Thank you, bud. So my son knows what an Energel is. Look at that. First shot. We're raising them right here at Casa de Pen Addict. It's my wife's favorite pen. So we have a lot of standard Energels here. Yeah, I said, mom's favorite pen. He's like, I got those. So there you can see the difference. It's pretty drastic. I mean, this is a substantial diameter change, which makes it really great for me. Now, the barrel is much plainer, which I personally don't have a problem with. I prefer this barrel over this barrel. But you know what? This barrel sells. People see this on the shelf and they know exactly what this is. Are they going to know exactly what this is? That's where the marketing comes in, right? So they're going to have to figure out how they're going to say when you walk into a store shelf and you see this pen, you know 100% that it's a Pentel Energel and you love it. So when you walk into the shelf and you see this, what is this? Is this the same? Is it going to write the same? Does it feel the same? So yeah, that's where their marketing is going to have to step up because you're telling two different stories here, right? So, but the story's a good one because it solves a problem that a lot of people have. So these are all conical points. It's hard to see in here. But almost half the size, we're pretty darn close to like a 50% size reduction. I'm not sure it's quite that much, but it's pretty darn close. So this works great with my cast grip. This is going to be like the best. I really like it. Let's see if we can get a couple pages left in this book. See if we can bust out some of these colors real quick. So, let me check out the refill differences. So this is the lime green, the same as the one Tyler brought me. So let's see what we got here. So that's the standard barrel, standard refill. So the only separation in this barrel is at the nose cone. It's really sleek. It's the identical refill. So 100% the same refill, which is good. For people who want to know, is this my same Energel? It's completely identical. So, yeah, it's great. The slimmer size. Here, y'all want to play a trick real quick? Let's try something. Hey, Tyler. Oh, he's not listening. We won't do that. We won't play a trick. She won't do it. I was going to get my wife in here. She's the Energel guru here. So, anyway. It's sleek, but not in the fat, oily senses. I don't know what that means even. So yeah, I mean, it's awesome, right? It's your same awesome Energel, and I think a much more approachable barrel. Energel. I spelled that completely wrong. Energel. That was awesome. So yeah, it's the same refill, sleeker barrel. Like you can't go wrong with this. Like for me, right? I don't know that. Like, is this pen still going to be the winner at the end of the year? Yeah, like I think without a doubt, because just like the Pilot G2, why they won't change the Pilot G2 style is because people know it on appearance, right? They know from a distance that that's a G2. They know from a distance this is an Intergel. Like it's going to take a minute for this to get there, but it's better for me. What's the best rollerball ballpoint gel for doing a physical inventory? I get office copy paper and a clipboard, and the paper gets past data entry and read by someone else. I'm thinking a Pilot Precise V5. I'd use a Jetstream .7 blue every time. Like I'm probably not using gel or rollerball for that. I want quick deploy retractable ballpoint, and it's going to be a Jetstream Sport .7. Ah, see JVK out here schooling us. All right. So, what do y'all think? I'm thinking mostly thumbs up. I mean, some people may prefer the standard Intergel. We will definitely be reviewing these. Very, very happy with them. All right. Next one. Going to have a full set. Yeah, there's no price points on here. They said they were delayed on the packaging, so these came in the packaging, but they have a favorite. They have a other packaging, or a delay in packaging due to COVID. So end of January 2021, or it just says January 2021, so not end of. All right. So the gel Glide Right. I've told a story about this pen. That's why I saved this one for last, because I've talked about it before. A long time ago, actually. Wow. Now that I'm putting all this story together in my head. What's your favorite vacuum filler that's not the Pilot 823? Actually, I only have a Twisby. I'm trying to think what other vacuum fillers I have. Do I have any other vacuum fillers? I don't know that I do. Yeah, I don't know. I'm breaking my brain trying to think about that. Visconti Opera Master. Yeah, I don't have that one anymore, or have that one. Yeah, I don't have a Visconti. That's not. I have a Visconti that's a piston filler. It's my only Visconti. It's an old one. All right. So the Glide Right. Let me tell you the story. If you're not familiar with it, or you haven't heard it in a year and a half, because this was at the last San Francisco Pen Show that took place, which would be the 2019 San Francisco Pen Show. So Pentel's home office is based in Southern California in the U.S., their U.S. office. So they sent someone to the San Francisco Pen Show, who happens to be a friend of mine who works there. And we did a blind test. So what they did was they built a bunch of pens in generic barrels. Okay. So this was essentially a refill test. So they took the Pentel Glide Right, the Uniball Jetstream, the Pilot Acroball, one or two more standard gel ink pens, and I basically took the smooth, the Glide Right challenge. So I had 5 pens, and I could take these pens and write on a piece of paper and test them out however I wanted. And then at the end, I had to rank them from smoothest to least smooth. And like I said, they were just like a generic orange barrel and a generic, yellow barrel, like with these refills. So I couldn't tell. All conical tip, all look the same. So I did these 5 pens, and I test them over and over and over and over again. And at the end, I ranked them 1 through 5. I picked Glide Right number 1 in the blind test as the smoothest ballpoint. All same tip sizes. Like, they made them as comparable as possible. So it is that smooth. It is that smooth. So let's open these up. So this says 1.0 millimeter super low viscosity ballpoint pen. Advanced breakthrough ink formula Techniflow ensures rich ink flow for smooth, easy writing. Right, that's the key with a ballpoint pen. You want them to be very smooth and easy to write with. So I don't know if these are colors or these are like black ink. They're probably like black ink, I'm guessing, with color barrels. I don't think these are like purple, green, and pink. It's weird there's only one pink. Two purple. Oh, one blue, one pink. It doesn't say anything about the color on the outside of the box, which I think is interesting. It just says 6 colorful pens. So let's see. They got to be all black, right? Oh, gosh dang, I'd be wrong. They're colors. That's cool. They are ultra smooth. And they're not messy at all. I guess that's the low viscosity part of this thing. So let's try all these colors. That's cool. That surprised me. Boy, that pink is really good. The barrel feels good. Like, this is not a cheapo barrel. This is a sturdy barrel, which I expect from Pentel. But you never know with the ballpoints what you're going to get. I got to say, these are pretty impressive. And that they come in colors, right? You usually don't get ballpoint colors right out the gate.
Oh, there was saving us.
Like, big thumbs up. They are the thinner inner gels are called the Kuro, Kuro. New Pentel pens. So I have Glide Rights, we have Skinny Barrel inner gels, and we have Pentel Smash mechanical pencils. These colors are really, really good. Even if my handwriting's not. One thing Pentel's always had is they've had great ink colors. They have some of the best ink colors, like better than Uniball in a lot of cases. And y'all know, sorry Pentel, but I'm a Uni super fan. But like, you're changing my mind here with a lot of these. But the colors, Pentel traditionally has some of like the best ink colors going. Wow. Yeah, the light blue is super clean and nice. The pink is great. Yeah, these are spectacular. So I'll be giving away a bunch of this on the blog. So we'll have a whole set of these. I'll have a whole set of these. And then I'll keep the other ones for my testing. And then I have like the whole thing of Pentel Smashes. I'm crazy impressed, Pentel. These are 3 legitimately good products. 3 legit good products. Good job on the changes. It's not just, a new paint job for the Energel this year. It's a new model that's going to work in conjunction with the rest of that. Sorry, that was right in your microphone, in your ear holes. My apologies. The Glide Right barrel is impressive. The ballpoint ink colors are impressive. The Pentel Energel barrel diameter is impressive. The Smash, well, you're talking to a Super Smash Brothers fan here, so I'm going to love the Smash. Pretty darn great stuff. All right, let me flip this guy back. Yeah, let me break out one of these again. So here's the Smash purple. Really comfortable grip. Not everyone will like it because it moves a little bit, right? The idea is that these little rubber knobs set up from the barrel, so your fingers kind of mesh into where they are in the barrel, and it's just kind of cool. Yeah, digging them. All right, thank you, Pentel. I was not expecting this package, and I was blown away. So really good stuff from Pentel today, guys, and gals, and dogs and cats. Pretty cool. All right, what else we need to talk about? Because I'm going to wrap it up here because I'm going to go vote. I got a little bit of shipping to do, even though I'm not shipping right now. I got a couple of things to ship. We need to start coordinating the Tokyo trip. Brad doesn't know we're all coming too. That's good because it's probably going to be we're planning for 2022, and I imagine that's going to be like before I travel, like the next time I travel. Are the Glide Rights their Jetstream type hybrid or just a smooth ballpoint? It's hard to tell based on the marketing. To me, it reads as just a smooth riding ballpoint. So the Glide Right is a super low viscosity ballpoint, right? So the Acroball and the Jetstream say we have added X to make it smoother and darker, right? This is just saying we have formulated it so it ensures rich ink flow for easy writing. So I don't know, the technicalities of it make me think it's different than the hybrid inks, which are the Jetstream and the Acroball. This is more of a traditional ballpoint, but just a super smooth one. That's the way I read it. Smooth like gel, writes like a ballpoint. It's not that smooth. It's way less blobby. It's very clean, and the lines don't have like white spaces in them. Yeah, so get your passports ready for 2022. Start saving your dollars now and your yen. So yeah, no, it would be for tips. We would go and hopefully do some things with them. It's been in September. It's been in October before, so it's in that time frame in the fall. 2022. 2022. Yeah. Did I say that right? So they had their show this year. They'll probably have it in 2021, but me and Mike are going to go for our 10-year podcast anniversary, which is 2022. Hopefully. Right, that's the working plan. Oh yeah, they will be ready for us. We have boots on the ground already. We have a lot of access and a lot of good people who know people. So when we do it, it's going to be amazing. So I think everyone should try to come. It's going to be cool. So we'll figure that out. We'll figure that out next year. I really don't know if I'm going to travel in 2021. We're going to have to see. I have a crazy idea that I might can execute on my own, but it's way too early. It's only in the brain space status. It's not even in let's explore this because the country's not ready for travel yet. We're not in a good place. But if the vaccine, that's a whole other story, is the distribution. If we can get to the summertime and we're starting to look better, I still may not travel to any pen shows next year, but I could execute a plan that I have to do a thing, but it requires me to leave my house. So we'll see. Thoughts of coordinating through an agency to do a group buy kind of thing? Yeah, I have no idea. I don't have any, I haven't worked on any of the specifics, but we should probably start working on specifics sooner rather than later for 2022. Not even jokingly, that is not that far away. It's essentially, I guess it's a little less than 2 years, but man, that time goes fast. Roll from pen show to pen show in a hermetically sealed hamster ball. That's not a bad idea. Yeah. I have a I have something that I want to do, but we need to see how like the next 6 months go. And if we can start to move around a little bit more freely after 6 months, I still may not fly to pen shows, right? I don't know that I want to be. I don't know that would still be time to um, jump in a plane, but I have a different idea of something I could do for y'all. Um, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. So yeah, hamster bubble boy. We'll do that. All right. Okay, I think that's it today. Chat. That is it. So y'all have a good day. I'm gonna go vote. Actually, I'm gonna go ship. Then I'm gonna go vote so I can drop off this stuff. Y'all like the RV idea, huh? I hadn't considered that, so that's you know where I'm at. But that's kind of smart now that I think about it. Okay, that's it. We're gonna go. We're gonna go make Georgia happen. We're gonna go do our part today. Y'all wish us luck down here. Next week's gonna be a hot mess, so I'm gonna go handle my business today, and we'll do it. We'll get it done. All right. Love y'all. I mean that when I say that. I really, really love you. I appreciate you. I am very thankful for you. I'm thankful for this community. I appreciate y'all showing up today. Y'all have a happy new year, and let's make 2020 a good one. All right. Bye.